MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Sonny Gray has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on Josh Harrison. Basically your Swiss Army knife for a manager. The ability to play up the middle, premium positions, also both corners, and carries a nice bat to boot.
Settling in now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Gray ready with the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bogaerts is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Xander Bogaerts goes down for the first out of the game. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gentry is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. Sox 0, Yankees coming up. You're watching MLB Network. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, how do they go about winning an AL pennant here at home?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Hanley Ramirez. You think he can handle first? I do. He came up as a shortstop. He's also dabbled at third base. Big time power, but soft hands over at the 1 bag.
At the plate, Craig Gentry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Yankees, left fielder, Craig Gentry.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. A windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Gentry, 33 years old. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And now the Red Sox have to deal with a real threat on the bases from the get-go.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Josh Harrison stands in. Strike taken, the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Gentry, the runner at third with no outs. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drilled to the left side. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting fourth, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Comes in with 6 hits in 26 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Sale has his target. They'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Andrew Benintendi, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting second, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throwing to second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He has an even 10 hits in 31 tries. He also has 1 home run. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Devers leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Bradley waits on the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Blake Swihart waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you see there, the winner in this series will have most of the country rooting against them as they'll take on the Chicago Cubs in the World Series. From the stretch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 1-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Eduardo Nunez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Drury into shallow left, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in, Brandon Drury. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Brandon Drury.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 6th, designated hitter, Matt Duffy.
Striding into the box, Matt Duffy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
The 2-1 home. Soft liner to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. He singled to open up the ball game.
First at bat, this guy hit a pretty good pitch, a changeup, and he hit it hard for a base hit. We'll see if he's going up looking for something soft here in his second at bat.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Nunez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 9-year major league vet. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one just missed outside. off his leg on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ball game. Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1 is taken for ball two. Nunez aboard here at first with nobody out. Over to first, Gray, back in standing. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Red Sox leave one. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, Josh Bell, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And that one stayed too low, apparently. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Popped him up. Nunez on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 92.
Stepping into the box, number 92. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. And it's fouled away. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Still even at 2 and 2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Here's another 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Craig Gentry, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Sale gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Liner in there for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. The Yanks leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Into the box, Andrew Benintendi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Up around the face.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Benintendi on at first, nobody out. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Striding in for Boston, Hanley Ramirez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set and the pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His first homer so far in the series. And with it, they've leapt in front now 3-1.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
1 and 2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
The 1-2. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Blake Swihart. 0-1 the count. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Gray ready with the 0-1.
No,
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. 2-1 the count to Blake Swihart.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Popped him up. And this will land foul. Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And we've got two guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready for another shot now, Mookie Betts. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Bradley on second. Swihart on at first with 2 down. Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-1 Boston. Leading off the inning, Aaron Judge. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Ready on 1 and 2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Line drive to left. Benintendi is there and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Seared down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. The 3-2 pitch. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. The next 3-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest.
The batter, designated hitter.
So striding in, Matt Duffy. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. But foul. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first with 1 down. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Sale will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The batter, the shortstop.
In now, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch on its way. very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Drury, the runner at first with 2 gone. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. High and deep to right center. Back goes Betts at the track, the wall, and they take the lead. It's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer here in the series as they take the lead 4-3.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Sale into the windup. Here it is on 0-1. Line hard toward right center. Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it, but he saved extra bases as the side is retired. A final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's J.D. Martinez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Hit to short. Taken in by Gregorius. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Rafael Devers is on deck. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Nope.
Lays off 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 92. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Number 92.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Bounce to first. Ramirez loves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Craig Gentry.
Now in the box, Craig Gentry, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. Strike 2. The next 0-2. Hit toward the right side. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, John Harrison.
Digging in, Josh Harrison. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Hanley Ramirez will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. First pitch on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Now another 0-2.
That's a ball.
Missed with a slider.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Ramirez leads off second with nobody out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bradley waits on the 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gentry is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Now batting, captain, Blake Swihart.
Now to the plate, Blake Swihart. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Drury has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Eduardo.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez, runner in scoring position with two gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. And it's fouled away. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox. They still trail it here 4-3. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third base line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
A runner at first with no outs here. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Brandon Drury, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now. Judge, base runner at first with 1 out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt.
Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Duffy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Benintendi is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, and it remains a 4-3 game. Back here in the Bronx, it's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. David Robertson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Mookie Betts. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's hitting .429. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike. The pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now here it comes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Josh Bell the next to hit. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Heath Hembry gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Heath Hembry.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Standing in now, number 92, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Nunez has a play, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Craig Gentry.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Craig Gentry. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Nunez on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Josh Harrison stands in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yanks strand a pair, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 5. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pitch on the way. On the ground to second. Harrison's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the two starters. Rafael Devers the next to bat. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-1 misses down below the knees.
2 balls, 1 strike.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Sanchez gathers and he makes the throw to first. Devers is retired. 2 down now. Yankees hold the advantage here in the 8th inning over the dreaded Red Sox as you get a look at our line score here from the stadium. Striding in, Hanley Ramirez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. And a great change of pace has him off balance. A swing and a miss. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Joe Kelly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Kelly, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0 on the way. Is smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Duffy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike. Drury, the runner at second with 1 away. Ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Matt Barnes is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
One and 2, here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's gone 4 for 9. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Betts. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a game 6.
Bradley Jr.
Here's the first pitch. And look at this. A bunt attempt to start the ninth. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And there's ball one. Now the 1-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bradley is retired, and there's one away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Stepping in now, Blake Swihart. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's hitless in 6 tries. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Swihart leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. The 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Now the Yankee Stadium crowd, 52,000 plus on their feet.
And sure enough, the Yankees are once again American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them, as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
For my partners, Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. Left 6 to 0.